I'll be honest, I wanted to beat this girl up. You're about to watch me do something very, very silly. I'm beating this girl up because she deserves it. You know, I could have edited that out of the video. Step into the ring with the Demon Queen. I actually heard about this place from a follower of mine. First time at a brand new school, and what's the first thing I do? I fell on my face. I like throwing people around. Sometimes it's important to show when I get things wrong. We're all about to find out why selling is my bread and butter. I like to do one-handed cartwheels just, you know, because I can. Hello, my beautiful creatures. It's your Demon Queen, the Hellcat, the British Andre, the Devil's Secretary, the Duchess of the Damned, also known as Succubus. And as you can see, today we are at Kamikaze Pro, based in Birmingham. I actually heard about this place from a follower of mine, somebody who actually started their pro wrestling journey from watching my wrestling journey. So hello, Phil. And Phil is actually in this training vlog. I'll try to point him out at some point if I can. But yeah, I had an absolutely fantastic time. If you want to check these guys out, I will leave all their links and socials in the description below. And I would highly recommend it if you live within traveling distance, because they're absolutely fantastic. I had a brilliant time, and I can tell you right now that I would love to go back again. You're about to watch me do something very, very silly. First time at a brand new school, and what's the first thing I do? I fell on my face. Yep, fell on my face. And, you know, I could have edited that out of the video, but for the sake of this being a training vlog, and just to show that sometimes these things happen, and it's actually an important part of training is to get things wrong. So, because when you do get things wrong, you get to learn how to do things right. And I know that a lot of trainees watch my videos, and I just thought, you know, sometimes it's important to show when I get things wrong. But right here you can see the trainer teaching me an easy way to get into the ring, where I don't have to do that, you know, really super athletic like leap over the top rope. And you'll notice as this training vlog continues that each time I get into the ring that way, it's just a little bit better with each and every attempt. Like, see right here, way smoother, and that just continues throughout the vlog. I love doing backward rolls. Backward rolls are a lot of fun for me. I'm not doing my split-legged backward rolls just because the position that we were doing these in, I would be a little bit too close to the ropes. And right here you can see a fantastic shot of the back of everyone's heads. Don't worry, as you can see, I quickly moved my camera a little bit higher. And right here you can see me doing some one-handed cartwheels. This, by the way, wasn't really a requirement, but whenever I do cartwheels, I like to do one-handed cartwheels just, you know, because I can. And we quickly moved on to being thrown out of the ring. You saw the clips prior to this where we were doing it without a person assisting you. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. I like throwing people around. And here you can see me getting into the ring with Phil, who I mentioned earlier. He is known as the main character, and that is a good looking big boot. I really liked that. A lot of dramatic hair whips from me in this vlog, which is something I do pretty often anyway, but I noticed in this vlog I was doing it like a lot more than usual. But you know, it always makes everything look more dramatic when you do. And damn, Phil's just taking a beating now all of a sudden in this training vlog. But yeah, I'm really glad that he told me about this place, because obviously had he not, I probably never would have ended up training at this place. So super grateful of the opportunity to come down and train with these guys, and you know, it was awesome. But right here you can see us doing a little sequence where we have one person stood in the middle of the ring, and then each person, like in each corner, gives them one strike ending in a big boot, which was a lot of fun. I'm glad that they teach strikes at this school, because I think it's something that often gets overlooked. Another dramatic hair whip from myself, but here I am stepping up to the plate, and we're all about to find out why selling is my bread and butter. You know, if you were to ask me, like, what is the one thing that you do best, Succubus, I would tell you selling. Not to say that I'm the best at selling, but of all the things that I do, I think it's the thing that I do the most well, which when you look back through history at all the top baby faces, they all sell really well. Now, I want you all to take special note of my my eagerness to get into the ring here, because I'll be honest, I wanted to beat this girl up, but there's a good reason for that. I don't get to train with girls very often, and she was the only other girl in the session if I'm not mistaken, so I just decided like I need to get in there and work with this girl at some point, so I saw my opportunity and I took it. So I'm very sorry. I believe her name was Taylor, but yeah, I'm very sorry that you had to be the victim to my my assault. Anyway, onwards with the beatdown that I'm about to do. You can see me right there just dropping an axe handle, and yeah, I'm beating this girl up because she deserves it, and I don't know why she deserves it, but she does. You can see me here just grabbing the foot and kicking her in the hamstring, and she's doing a pretty good job, I think, of moving around the ring. You know, when you're taking a beatdown or a heat, which is what is often referred to during the match, you kind of don't want to be like stationary and staying in the same place. There are times during the heat where you should be wanting to get away from your opponent because ultimately you're trying to get back up to your feet so you can start fighting and punching back. And she's doing a really good job of moving around with like little resistance. That's actually a sign of a very good worker. She was very easy to like maneuver around and for me to put her into the positions that I wanted her to be in, which is great. I thought she did very, very well. So yeah. And now it's time for the main character himself to step into the ring with the Demon Queen. What do you know? But you know what? He decides he's going to be nice. He's going to offer me a handshake. We don't have to do... Oh, but yeah, that doesn't happen because he's mean and horrible, and he's going to lay the smackdown on this succubus. So, you know, that's fair. That's my fault for being too trusting, but there's nothing new there, I suppose. But yeah, and here you can see an example of some of my selling. You see, I'm trying to like push Phil away from me right here, and so many dramatic hair whips during this this entire vlog. But yeah, training at Kamikaze Pro was such a great experience. They have such a beautiful training facility, 2 wrestling rings. Everyone was very friendly to me. Everyone made me feel very welcome, which was awesome. So like I say, if you're in the area, I highly recommend that you check these guys out. They also do wrestling shows, so you know, if you happen to be in the area and you want to go watch as a fan, if their shows are anything to the standards of what their training was like, then I'm sure they're very good. Once again, their links will be in the description. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you want to continue watching me on my wrestling journey, then make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you all next time.